Hello YouTube and welcome to my channel eddieinreadingland. My name is Eddie and today I'm bringing you my favorite depictions of the Chariot card. Okay guys, so today I decided that I was going to show you guys my favorite depictions of the Chariot. Looking at the cards that I have, I definitely like chariots that are in motion. Not always, but I prefer them to be in motion because it just makes total sense to me with the Chariot. To me, being a card of movement forward and also accomplishing your goals and being successful in your endeavors and just taking the reins of your life and just making a decision to go on a path, even if it's not the right one. But since we're handling the Chariot, it's probably a good path that you've chosen. But yes, so I will show you, as always, 2 honorary mentions and then the top 3 of my favorite Chariot cards. And the first one that I will show you, I'm going to put it over here. Here we go. Is the Chariot from the Starbound Phantasia by Taylor Ellis. Now, this Chariot doesn't seem like it's moving, but I love the fact that these planets are information. And hear me out. They have moved into this alignment, and it feels as though that the charioteer was responsible for that. And for that reason, I really, really like this Chariot card. And also, because it's just very colorful, and I like the fact that we have this person who is probably related to the Emperor, because we see in this tarot, the Emperor is also wearing fire for their garment just below his waist. So this person is probably also related to the Emperor, and I really, really like that. I love the fact that the wheels are actual fire, as if at any moment, or even right now, this person is being propelled with fire into this space. I really, really enjoy the fact as well that this person is hanging on to these sphinxes' tails as reins. Or instead of handling them with reins, instead of this person has chosen to use part of this mythical beasts as the push and pull for the Chariot. And I really, really enjoy that. Not to mention that as well, that I enjoy that the fact that this is a very colorful card, and I like the fact that we have a moon, that we have the sun, and we have a star. So there is plenty of luminaries to go around in this Chariot. And for some reason, an eclipse just makes sense to me for the Chariot. It's the ultimate movement of the stars, and we're able to experience it so often on Earth that it just makes sense to me that it would be the Chariot. Either because the moon is successful in darkening the sun for at least a couple of seconds, or quite the opposite, right? It seems like divine movement coming together in this Chariot, and for that reason I like it. But it's only an honorary mention because the Chariot does look like it's stagnant, or like it's not moving. But I still really enjoy this image. These characters are also from the previous card, the Lovers. They do show up in the Lovers card, so I know that these characters are interconnected, and you can still see this on the Chariot card. So that's really cool. I like that nod as well for this tarot. But yeah, my second honorary mention is the Chariot from the Black Tarot by Victoria Iva. Now, I really enjoy this Chariot card because as a shadow aspect of the Chariot card, this totally makes sense to me. This warped space, or where we have this road that has been completely warped and spiraled, and there's ups and downs, and we still see this small chariot in the distance still moving through it. It just makes me think of the chariot moving through obstacles and being successful and still going at it after this whole turmoil. And I really enjoy that for the Chariot card. This literally is depicting the road that has been advanced by the chariot, and I really like that. I also adore the fact that this is a checkered pattern. I just love checkered patterns so much. I don't know why. It's probably because it reminds me of Through the Looking Glass by Lewis Carroll, which is the second book in the Alice's Adventures in Wonderland series. But there's only 2 books. So it's also a little bit nostalgic for me, but nostalgia with this new energy to it, and I really enjoy that. I really like the fact that Victoria gave us this warped, this well-traveled road by the chariot. It's something different. I rarely see it on the chariot. What we usually get in the chariot is the chariot, which is fine, of course. That's what it's there for. But the fact that we have the road is very unique. So, I mean, it's very different. I really enjoy it. There's also that shadow aspect of the chariot being expressed here, and I really enjoy that as well. So that's why this is the second honorable mention. Okay, so now going to the top 3. Here we have the Chariot. Maybe I should lower this down a little so that you guys can see this better. There we go. This is the Chariot from the Red Raven Tarot, and I just really enjoy this because these horses seem like they're a corporeal manifestation of this energy over here, and the fact that there is not a charioteer for this chariot is also very appropriate, mostly because the Red Raven Tarot is also a very shadow deck, and these horses look like they're out of control, and we, as a shadow aspect of the chariot, I believe that one of those aspects is the losing of that control, of becoming unmanageable. There is this energy, this very spiraling, hectic energy that needs to be tamed, and instead has manifested as horses. And wild horses are very difficult to tame, as I know, maybe, or I did read it in a book once, but I don't remember which one right now. But yeah, no, I mean, this, and also I like the fact that this horse seems more solid than this horse over here. This horse seems like a reflection of this horse, like this is the shadow of this horse, and that totally also makes sense to me. I really like that. I really enjoy that. It's almost as if the energy, instead of being united, has separated or is being separated into weaker versions of itself. And again, that plays really well with the shadow aspect of a chariot, because when I think about one of the other shadow aspects of the tarot is very weak energy or very weak will, and or will that is being distilled or weakened into various other energies, but there is no unification. There is not something powerful that it's driving us. It's separating. It's just going out of control. And I really, really like that. I really, really enjoy this. And of course, I really like the color palette on this tarot. Gray, white, black, and red. It just works so well. He did a really, really great job creating this tarot. I really, really enjoy this card. Okay, moving on. And I think that it would be no surprise to anybody that I have this Chariot here, because this is my favorite tarot. And it is the Chariot from, let me pull this up a little. This is the Chariot card from the Shadowscapes tarot. And again, I really, 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 really like this Chariot for various reasons. I like the fact that we can clearly see that not only the Chariot and the Charioteer are in movement, but they are moving through the ocean, and we're able to see the surface of the ocean, and we're also able to see the depths of the ocean over here. That is just such great symbology to me. The unconscious and the conscious. And I really enjoy the fact that the Chariot is actually in the conscious, because I believe that the Chariot is energy that we are aware of, that we are able to use to manage any situation, to reach our goals, to be victorious, to feel successful, or to be successful in something that we're doing. So that is very telling for me. I really enjoy the fact that in the depths we have Cancer over here, because as we all know, the Chariot is the trump of Cancer. So this little nod to Cancer is just so good. I really, really, really like that. I also love the turtles over here. They're really cool. I love the fact that they're making a sort of dance around the crab. I don't know why I like that, but again, it's that movement. It's that constant movement, that spiral that's happening here in the waves. Even though we know that this Chariot is being it's being moved by the unicorns forward, we can still see the ocean moving forward as well, and the turtles moving along in the ocean. I really, really like that. It almost also feels as though the clouds over here in the background are also moving in or closing in on this specifically. I don't know why, but it feels as though like this entrance to something that resembles heaven is being opened in the Chariot, and that also makes sense to me. And again, also, I really, really like the colors on this, even though this is very white and it's a little muted, let's say. These really cool blues and this very warm yellow over here with the crab, this energy that's coming out of it. It's just really cool. It feels like the crab is the source of the energy, and it feels like the Charioteer is using that energy to that drive to propel itself forward, and I just really, really like that. The other thing that I love about this Chariot card is the fact that this Charioteer has decided to release themselves. I'm not really sure if they're a woman or a man, not that it matters. But I love the fact that they have chosen to release the reins of the Chariot because they have placed so much trust on the unicorns to guide them to the right path. And that sort of surrender just happens when you know deep down that what you have chosen is the right path. And, you know, sometimes letting it flow, letting it go is what needs to be done in order for us to feel like we have accomplished something, like we reached our goals. And I really like that. It's vulnerable. It's a trust exercise, not only on yourself but also on your ability to choose and your ability to plan for that goal or plan for that success. And that's why I really like this Chariot card. The other reason why I like this Chariot card is because this whole scene is very cool, very cold, and it's making a really good juxtaposition to the sort of energy that I can feel coming from the card, and sort of ironic, but it also totally works out, and I really enjoy that. So yeah, the whole thing seems very cold, it seems very flowy, seems very ethereal, and I really enjoy that. There's just so much things that I like about this card. My only complaint, and again, about this tarot is that it's not bigger. Sorry guys, let me grab some water because I'm losing my voice right now. Okay, so yeah, so no, my only complaint about this tarot is the fact that it's so small, because there are so many details on the card that we can get lost in. There, I don't know if you guys are able to see, but there are florals on the wheels. There are wings on the cart. As you guys can see, there's a whole city here in the clouds, and it's barely imperceptible. And even though I have small hands, and this is a great size for me for a tarot, I still feel like this tarot they need to release a, I don't know, like 10-year or 20-year anniversary version where the cards are much bigger. But see, there are a lot of things, because the turtles, this one has a spiral over here, and I love spirals, especially for the Chariot. The crab is holding a sort of sun, and we have the star over here on the carapace of this turtle. So there's a lot of things that that we could look at, but they get lost because the image is just so small. But it is what it is. It's still my favorite tarot. Still really love this. So moving on to the first, my favorite Chariot so far from all the decks that I have is the Chariot from the Children of Litha by Sia Hunt. Now, right now, Sia Hunt can do no wrong for me. Her art is just amazing, and I also love the fact that we have this Chariot and it's moving forward. And I love the fact that we have a charioteer here being a mermaid. It looks like a shark mermaid, so I really like that. And I love the fact that she has the reins on this ocean seahorses, mythical being things that just totally work out. I love the fact that they're black and white, because it just plays on the symbolism of push and pull, and a good decision versus a bad decision, the conscious with the unconscious. And I love the fact that we have this rider that's this mermaid who is in the ocean, and it appears like she's that she is being very successful in taming these seahorses, because it also feels like she's taming the ocean itself. I feel like these horses are a corporeal manifestation of the ocean, and that this mermaid over here has been successful in managing the rains of this ocean, the rain of the waves, and she's able to create this force, this stream of water, and this surf of waves at will, and I really, really, really enjoy that. Also, the fact that there's a lot of teal going on in this chariot. Yes, that's probably because I'm biased. Teal is my favorite color, as you guys can see. But I just really, really enjoy this. The horses look very fierce, but so does the mermaid. I like the fact that we have the moon over here, a nod to Cancer, since Cancer is ruled by the moon in astrology. But I really, really, really enjoy this. There's just so much movement going on in this chariot, and I love the fact that, I don't know if you guys can see, hopefully it'll focus. There you go. She is naked, and her hair looks like algae, and she looks like a mermaid. She looks like she would be a real mermaid. I don't know what mermaids look like, but definitely she looks like one. It's just really, really, really enjoyable. The colors, the fierceness, the drive, the movement forward. I really, really like that. I love the fact that these seahorses are literally the ocean. You can see the ocean waves over here on their manes, and it's just so incredible. I really, really, really like this chariot card. I can go on about it. The black horse looks like he has consumed the universe, and thus making me think that she has also tamed the depths of the universe, and that is just such a very impossible undertaking, but I love the fact that it has been possible in this image. I love also the fact that the reins are gold. Why? Because there is a... How do I explain this? There is a divine power in you as the charioteer being able to move forward and taking the reins on your life and choose for yourself what is the best path for you. What are your goals? Why are you successful? How are you successful? And not letting anybody else tell you that. It feels like royalty. It feels like very sun energy, and that gold is that sort of energy for me. So I really, really enjoy that. I also enjoy the fact that this image is not passive. I don't want to say that it's aggressive, but it's very active. And I feel like that's also a really good energy for the chariot. Instead of in the previous image, I would say that that's a very passive chariot, even though it's still going forward and moving forward. But yeah, this is my favorite chariot, and I really, really enjoy this. But yes, there you go, guys. There you have it. Just let me know which one was your favorite on the comments below. I really would like to know. But as of now, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye, guys.